been using Microsoft Word and you're thinking about switching over to Ulysses, you probably want to get your half-written or partially written or maybe even almost all the way written document manuscript from that application into Ulysses as painlessly as possible. So today we're going to talk about how to import your document from Microsoft Word into Ulysses. I'm Lisa, best-selling co-author of the Snow and Her Seven Seals series, and on this channel, we talk all about romance writing, specifically for newbie and aspiring romance authors. So if this sounds like you or something you might be interested in, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. I post new videos every Monday. Now, today we're going to talk about how to get your document out of Microsoft Word into Ulysses if you want to try it out, or Google Docs documents into Ulysses. If you are unfamiliar with Ulysses, make sure to watch my video called Quick Start Getting Started with Ulysses for Novelists, because again, there are tons of tutorials out there about Ulysses, but they all jump into the bells and whistles because they're so excited about it. And not that there's nothing to be excited about, but sometimes you just want to know how to put a chapter in there. And no one's really explaining that. So I did that for you. And honestly, if you are a Microsoft Word user, you are going to love that video because I talk about everything in Microsoft Word terminology. So file save as, I tell you where to find that in Ulysses because it doesn't exist. It's very confusing. So that should be useful to you. So let's go ahead. I'm going to flip the screen and we're going to go ahead and get started with moving things over. To convert from Word to Ulysses, you actually don't have to do anything. You can just go ahead inside Microsoft Word, save this as you would your regular file. Just make sure you know where it's at. So I'm going to put this in document again, and I can just leave it as a .docx like I normally would. And then I can go over, take that .docx that I just created, and simply drag it over into the library on top of all. And now it is inside of Ulysses. So the only thing that's a little weird is, so you have to create a structure for it, a group for it over here. So I'm going to go File, New Group, and I'm going to say Draft for Snow 2. And then I'm going to take this draft for Snow 2 and drag it over inside of there. So now if I open up Snow 2, I can see my file. Now, Ulysses brags that they can import your multi-markdown into multi-markdown language, your header. So over here we see Inciting Incident 1, Scene 1, Alana, and you can tell there's a pound in front of it. And so that is multi-markdown language. And in fact, it is heading 1. Now, the only sad part is it didn't take those headings and actually put them in different sections, but mostly because it probably doesn't know that's what I meant because it's Microsoft Word. So what you can do, because I don't want one huge file, I can go over here and then right before this section, I can just do a right click and I'll get this drop down menu and I can say split here. Now, once I say split here, you can see it's made a second sheet. So now that I'm in my second sheet, I can see that it started over here, Inciting Incident Alana. This started with Inciting Incident Scene 2, so you can see a little line break. So I need to also start another section for Inciting Incident Scene 3. So again, I'll right click and say split here. And so that's how you can get multiple pages, or multiple sheets, I guess I should say, inside of your Word document. All right, I hope you found that helpful. Comment below and let me know if you're going to make the switch or if you're even going to try it out and what you thought of Ulysses versus Microsoft Word or Google Docs. Now, I know for myself, I co-write with another author, with Alana Albertson, and we 100% only use Google Docs because there's no way to do version control. So that is one frustrating part of Ulysses, but quite honestly, Scrivener doesn't do that, and either does Microsoft Word. The only application in the whole world that I have found for writing with another person in real time is Google Docs. So unless that is you, I think Ulysses is still a great idea. In fact, I still do write my stuff in Ulysses and then I just copy and paste it over to Google Docs. because I am trying to get used to Ulysses and see if that's going to work for me in general going forward. But comment below, let me know what you thought of the two, Ulysses versus Microsoft Word, and I will see you guys next week. And I don't know if it's next week, but I do have another video coming up with how to use the timer and use goal setting inside of Ulysses, because I know a lot of people like that feature inside of Scrivener. All right, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day and a great start to your week, and I will see you guys next Monday. Bye.